Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got another knife to show you today. It's not really a review because this isn't a knife that I've actually been able to carry and use. So, but I will show you this knife and show you a few things about it. This is the VC Edge interface, and this is another one of the knives that's on loan to me from FredTheLug. This is a pretty cool knife. As I understand it, lead times are quite significant. This is well over $1,000 if I understand correctly, and the lead time's a couple of years as it stands now, from what I understand. Again, this is just me, and I may have misunderstood, but y'all can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But this is a very cool knife. Let's go ahead and get a measurement of this knife, and then we'll take a look at some of the specs. Alright, you're looking at about 8.5 inches overall, 3.75 on the blade length, thereabouts. Let's grab a scale here and take a look. And for the weight, 1.65. That's pretty cool for a almost 4-inch blade. But you got to kind of take a look at the knife itself. You're talking about carbon fiber here with M390, and you can see the M390 there. M390 kind of sandwiched in, and I'll see if I can get it to focus. You can see it there. Kind of sandwiched in between the two pieces of carbon fiber, and then you've got a sharpened edge there, of course. And you're talking about carbon fiber here, of course, here, titanium on the back spacer, the very small clip, the lock bar, and another little metal piece here, and of course the pivot. So you're talking a minimal amount of metal, some carbon fiber, lots of carbon fiber, titanium, and a very snappy knife. All right, I'll show you this against a few knives. Here it is against the Penguin. We'll go ahead and throw the Pyrite in there as well. We'll do a Demco Shark Cub. There we go, with Shark Cub, and there is a Vosteed Acorn. So you can tell that all of these knives are being dwarfed by this very light knife. You've got the Ozark Trail there, Miguron Morial there again. It is very thin, however. We'll take a look at that against the Penguin. So you can see it's about the same thickness as a Penguin. Probably just a tad thicker than ever so slightly thicker than the Demco Shark Cub. So very cool. Not a lot of jimping, or not any jimping really, on this knife, but fits very well in hand. It's actually quite comfortable to hold, in my opinion. There's no lanyard hole on this. Opening methods would just be that flipper there, and as you can tell, that flipper works exceedingly well. This is probably one of the favorite knives that Fred let me loan this go around, or let me take a look at this go around. He loaned them to me to look at. So, and surprisingly, for a knife this light, no blade play up and down, side to side, tolerances are quite nice on it. As you can see there, you've got that kind of a floating back spacer there which looks really cool. Nice pocket clip. But I just think this knife is a very neat example of some very cool engineering that VC Edge interface has, or VC Edge has done for this knife that they call the interface. So this is lighter than the bug outs, and preferable to me as well. But anyhow, I won't get into all that. However, I do think this is a very cool knife, and I'm grateful that Fred's allowed me to have a look at it, and actually did a disassembly and cleaning of it. You can take a look at that if you would like. But let's see if I can get this to focus. Maybe get a flashlight. But there's some heavy milling even on the insides of the, well, let's pull this back there. Even on the insides of the titanium there, as you can tell just a little bit. So, but take a look at that disassembly and cleaning video, and you can see the detent nub that's used instead of a detent ball. You can see the internals of it, and to me that's a very cool thing, is to be able to look at the how a knife is built. Alright, this is pretty much it. Just showing it off. I can't really review it because I haven't carried and used it, but I did want to be able to give you a closer look at it, and see if you may have some interest in it. Again, pretty steep wait times unless you can find one on the secondary. Hope you've enjoyed the overview today. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hope to see y'all again soon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching.